Mensuration. Volume of a cylinder. Look at this container filled with water. What is the amount of water filled in this container? Recall that the amount of space occupied by a three-dimensional object is called its volume. As the container is a cylindrical shape, we need to find the volume of the container to find the amount of water filled in this cylindrical container. Let's now learn how to find the volume of a cylinder. We know that volume of a cuboid can be found by finding the product of area of base and its height. Can we find the volume of a cylinder in the same way? Yes. Let us find out. We know that cylinder has a top and a base which are congruent and parallel to each other. Its lateral surface is also perpendicular to the base. To find the volume of a cylinder, we need to know the height of the cylinder and the area of its base. The base of a cylinder is circular. Let's consider the radius of the cylinder as r units and its height as h units. Since the base of a cylinder is circular, its area is pi r square. Thus, the volume of a cylinder is the product of the area of its base and height. Therefore, the volume of a cylinder is given as V is equal to pi into r square h, where r is the radius of the base of the cylinder and h is the height of the cylinder. Let us use this formula to find volume of the water in the container that we have taken in the beginning, whose base has a radius of 5 centimeters and height is 14 centimeters. Volume of a cylinder is given as V is equal to pi into r square h. Now, on substituting the values of r and h, we get the volume of the cylinder as 1,100 cubic centimeters. Thus, the volume of the cylinder is 1,100 cubic centimeters. We have a cylinder with radius of the base as 7 centimeters and height of the cylinder as 10 centimeters. Can you find the volume of this cylinder? By using the volume of a cylinder formula, V is equal to pi into r square h. So, on substituting the values of r and h, we get the volume of the cylinder as 1,540 cubic centimeter. Let us solve another example. A cylindrical glass can hold a maximum of 550 millimeters of water. Find the height of the glass if the area of its base is 5,000 square millimeters. Volume is calculated in cubic units. So we first need to convert millimeters into cubic units. 1 millimeter equals 1 cubic centimeter. Therefore, 550 millimeters equals 550 cubic centimeters. Hence, the volume of the cylindrical glass is 550 cubic centimeters. The area of the base is 5,000 square millimeters. So first convert it into square centimeters. Then we apply the formula to find the height of the cylindrical glass. The height of the cylindrical glass is 11 centimeters. Let us move on to the next problem. A cylindrical container of height 7 centimeters and diameter 4 centimeter can fill a bigger cylindrical container in 12 attempts. find the height of the bigger container if its diameter is 8 centimeters. The diameter of the base is 4 centimeters, hence the radius would be half the diameter, which is 2 centimeters. We know the height and radius of the smaller cylindrical container. So we use the formula to find the volume of the smaller container, which is 88 cubic centimeters. Since the bigger container can be filled by the smaller container in 12 attempts, the volume of the bigger container is 12 times the volume of the smaller one. Now we know the volume of the bigger container and its radius is 4 centimeters. We can use the formula to find the height of the bigger container. Volume of a cylinder is given as V is equal to pi into r square h, where r is the radius of the base of the cylinder and h is the height of the cylinder.